Welcome everyone to Tommy's Take, week 11, where we find that low-hanging fruit, pluck it off and turn it into cash. All right, guys, I just do this for fun, picking games. I enjoy it. If you're gonna put money on it, that's on you. In the end, trust your gut. If your gut is saying one thing opposite what I'm doing, always go with your gut. That's actually my number one piece of advice. The worst thing to do is if you ever go away from or go to a game that it was against your gut and then your gut game happens, there's no worse feeling than that. So remember that one. Okay, before I get into my pick, which I'm excited about now, we're going to get into a little bit of psychology. So this also relates to my whole system of just picking one game. So what does your average guy do? He picks a game. Maybe you take a Thursday game, you lose, you bet again, you got another game. I get it, you can win, you can get it back, but what happens? You can lose 2, 3, 4 games. Now you're in a big hole. And what are they doing along the way? Maybe upping it. Why? It's not smart. So you're betting more and more when you're losing. So you're not thinking clearly. So why would you be betting more when you're doing that? So on the flip side, when you are winning, sometimes people try to protect their money more. Actually, when you're winning, that's when you should go for it. Pump it up. That's just a little tip there for you. Now, what this is all about, we want to get down in that mud. We're going to roll around in that mud. We're going to sift it through, and we're going to find that gem, and we're going to rinse it off with some water until it shines bright with that pick. So let's get into that. For my pick of the week, for week 11, if any of you can see this shirt, that might have given a little bit away. I'm a Vikings fan, but don't worry, I'm not a homer. To prove it, who did I pick last week? I had Baltimore over the Vikings, didn't I? So we're actually jumping on the Vikings this week, and here's my reasoning. I was looking at a couple of their games, but that game kept sticking out to me for some reason. It was actually kind of a gut pick, but I got more to back it up than that. Vikings, they basically barely lost to the Ravens, who in my opinion right now are a very good team as they are now. Don't get too much into their record. We probably would have beat them. The Vikings probably would have beat them last week, but we had 3 turnovers. Lots of things happened in that game. You can see where I'm going with this. It's setting up for a bounce back spot for the Vikings. Also, we're at home, which is always a positive, and we're going against the Bears. The Bears do have a decent record now. They're doing okay, 6-3, I believe. They just beat the Giants, 24-20. What are they setting up for? A little emotional letdown. Call it double trouble, if you will. Bounce back, let down. So that's the main thing I actually really like. Also, the line was -2.5. Now it has gone to -3. Vikings -3. It's been holding steady. I like that. It makes me like the Vikings a little bit. I can't explain that one exactly perfect, besides, they're taking a little more away from the Vikings, which makes me like them more. Now, if you are going to bet that game, I always say it's worth buying that half a point on a spread like that, -3. I get you give a little bit away, but it's worth it. If that's what gives you the win, you're winning. And if you push on it, you regret that. And you know how we feel about regrets. So, what else about this game? Also, Vikings have less injuries than the Bears. That's another good one. That's it, guys. Besides, I'll say one last thing, which is, can we just take a step back and appreciate? I'm 9-1 on the season. It's ridiculous. I've never done that well before. Check out my last video if you're just seeing this video to see how I got to this point. I talked about it before. This is only my second video I've made, so I update you on how I got to 9-1 in my last video. But yeah, let's keep it going. I want to get to 16-1. I am going to get to 16-1. and then let's roll right into the playoffs. Go 4-0 right through the Super Bowl. Maybe we'll even bring this into March Madness. We'll see where this video thing takes us. Tommy's take. Out.